believe the honorable members refer to the houses of justice,
Yes.
which are to be established primarily, in the first instance, in regions 2 and 3, as well as on the west coast of Demerara. These facilities, Mr. Chairman, is aimed at providing services to persons after the court, where they can also deal with issues such as NIS, or certificates, electricity bills, and matters which are of great interest to many citizens.
Such as the main house of justice, that one can find justice there. If people go, you could find yourself, in other words, the demand placed on the facility may be greater than it could provide.
Yeah.
Because people may get a sense that they can go there for justice by its very name. But I hope you maybe you could do another review.
If I may, Mr. Chairman, this concept was taken from a number of Latin American countries, for example, Colombia, where citizens need this kind of service in terms of, for example, conflict resolution. There may be issues that people have with police need to help them to resolve, and so forth. Mr. Speaker, if I may, in the view of many people, that justice doesn't necessarily mean going to court. It means getting their business done with their entitlement.
I agree with that. Other members, I put the question that is that we approve the estimate for program 511, capital expenditure, secretariat services to the Ministry of Home Affairs. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say no. The ayes.
No!
Oh, sorry. Division. Officers, you will have to withdraw momentarily for a few minutes. The division having been sought and the vote taken, 25 members voted against the motion for the adoption of the sum stated, 6 members abstained, 30 members voted in favor of the motion, therefore carries. Honorable members, we turn now to program 512, Gallant Police Force, pages 210 and 211, Ministry of Home Affairs, Agency 51, current expenditure. I propose a question. Honorable members, if there are no questions, I will put the question that we adopt. Oh, Ms. Carino, no, of course. And then Mr. Banton Nadir, in that order.
Line item 6, the 131 order directing cost. Honorable Minister, can you explain the increase of so many millions? It's now has gone from 208 million to 219 million. Can you explain how this was spending?
Mr. Chairman, this has to do with salary related allowances or security to the Gallant Police Force.
Salary increases, foreigners, every one of them get a salary increase.
Mr. Chairman, the answer to that is yes.
Is it a 5%, 10%? Sorry.
You, Mr. Nadir.
Mr. Chairman, on the line item 6302, training, there is almost a 50% increase from 7.8 million to 6. And the minister just give us an indication what new innovation provided to the Gallant Police Force by the third.
has to do with the new trust to provide training to the Rams of Ghana. The provide internal training courses where 300 Rams are to be trained in internal courses. Then there are internal seminars where a total of 546 Rams are to be trained. And then they can receive training courses where 115 Rams are to be sent abroad for training. This brings us to a total of 1,783 Rams are to be trained locally.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I asked just now, what percentage runs in Saturday? I didn't get that.
This is a fixed allowance which the grants receive, and it has nothing to do with a percentage of an allowance that is given to them. It's a fixed allowance.
Honorable Minister, can you give us an idea of this allowance, please? Thank you.
There is a commuter's allowance which the grants receive from the government member of the force, and that is to the tune of 4,400.
Other members, I hope Ms.
Mr. Chairman, this cost has to do with rental of radio sets and the payment for internet service.
Thank you, Minister. Line 664, maintenance of buildings. Can you tell us which buildings you are maintaining under this item?
Mr. Chairman, there are a number of buildings. Headquarters, including the living quarters for members of the CID, as well as for the senior routes, living quarters, the administrative building of the Phoenix Outfit, police training college, the mess, as well as the Granville living quarters, the breakdown lockup, living quarters for the Grade 1 police station routes, living quarters also for the two living quarters, compound 1 and compound 2. The living quarters for the officer in charge of Springlands, the living quarters for the living quarters at number 51 police station, two living quarters, close compound, the whole compound, living quarters at Owen John, living quarters for the commander of the division of Lenora, living quarters at Lenora as well, and the police station at Charlie.
Thank you. Other members, I'd like to put a question that is the sum stated in program 512. Ghana Police Force Court expenditure stand as part of these estimates. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against? The ayes have it. These are part of the estimates. I turn your attention to page 445, program 5112, Ghana Police Force capital expenditures, and I propose these for your consideration. Yes, Mr. Nadir.
Line item 2600,100. And if I direct the Honorable Minister's attention to page 231 of Volume 3, I know here that it says purchase of a whole lot of things, including narcotics. Is that a misprint or do we actually buy narcotics and testing?
Mr. Chairman, this has to do with equipment, not actual narcotics, equipment to test narcotics.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Chairman, could we advise that it be properly reflected? Because it looks here, it says communications, comma, narcotics, comma.
Would the minister say if the narcotics sniffer dogs so that work at the airport, because that has to be done from time to time?
Equipment.
Mr. Chairman, sorry, the equipment has to do with digital skills, as well as the vision by now. Those are the two pieces of equipment.
I remember that this Marcel and this Ruben.
Spend 400, and water transport. I'm looking at purchase of vehicles. How many vehicles do you intend to purchase this year? If Maya police station would be a beneficiary of one of these.
Mr. Chairman, there are a number of vehicles, one 26-seater minibus, 8 4x4 double cab pickups, one tractor truck, long base, one tractor truck, short base, 2 ATVs, and most likely these ATVs are to be used in the interior of the country. There are also crash trucks, as well as motor cars with flashing lights and sirens.
Mr. Chairman, through you, can any of these vehicles from this fleet of vehicles be assigned to Mali police station?
Mr. Chairman, the minister really don't have command over vehicles. Any minister hands over the vehicle to the commissioner. The commissioner would then determine on the basis of the request from the various commanders who gets one. But the minister is not involved in those matters.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Line item reported. Line item.
There was someone distracted.
Ruben, could you repeat the question?
Police stations and buildings. You have a description of the project. You have 4 heads. 200,000 you're asking for. How much money is going to be allocated to each head?
Mr. Chairman, there are a number of projects that are ongoing from 2012. The retention cost for 10 projects, which will roll over to 2030, is $35.7 million. And the new buildings for 2030, which amount to 11, will amount to $162.1 million.
I remember that I put the question, that is that we approve the sums of capital expenditures for program 512. Minister of Home Affairs, the Police Force, those in favor say aye. Anybody against say no. The ayes have it, these are part of the estimates. Please turn your attention to pages 212, 213, 212, and 213. And I propose your consideration the current expenditure for program 513, Ghana Prison Service. Ready? However, I propose the question. If there are no questions, I put the question that we approve the sum stated for current expenditures for program 513 Ghana Prison Service. Current expenditures, those in favor say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. Thank you. These form part of the estimates. Please turn your attention to pages 445 and 446 as I propose for your consideration the capital expenditure estimates in the Ghana Prison Service, program 513. If there are no questions, I put the question that we confirm these sums stated for program 513 capital expenditure Ghana Prison Service. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against? The ayes have it. These are part of the estimates. Please turn your attention to program 514 Police Complaints Authority. Current expenditure, agency FISTA 1. If there are no, sorry, I allow the officers to come. Police Complaints Authority, program 514, current expenditure. Yes, Mr. Nadir, go ahead.
I'm just checking the estimate for the year 2012. I see admin 0, but under the actuals, which is 10,524, under that item, line item 6111, admin staff. I'm just, it actually was a person in 2012. Maybe that person may have worked a part of 2012.
Yeah, the other, Mr. Chairman, the other members might be correct. The person did work part of 2012. So now we have one person.
Honorable members, I will put the question that is that the sum stated for program 514, Police Complaints Authority current expenditures, stand as part of these estimates. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against? The ayes have it. These stand part of the estimates. Please turn your attention to page 446. And I propose for your consideration program 514, Police Complaints Authority, capital expenditures. Ms. Hastings? Honorable members, I put the question that is that the estimate standing for agency 514, Police Complaints Authority, capital expenditure form part of these estimates. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against? None. The ayes have it. These stand part of the estimates. I now bring for your consideration officers of the Ghana Fire Service to step forward. Program 515, current expenditures, agency 51, Ministry of Home Affairs, the Ghana Prison Service, Fire Service, sorry. Current expenditures is proposed for your consideration. There be no questions. I put the question that is that the sub-stated are approved for the Ghana Fire Service. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. These are part of the estimates. Please turn your attention to page 446 as I propose the same program 515 Ghana Fire Service. So this time the capital expenditures. There being no questions, I put the final question that is if we approve the sum stated for program 515 Ghana Fire Service capital expenditures. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against? The ayes have it. These are part of the estimates. Please turn your attention to the General Registrar's Office. Program 516. Agency 51, Ministry of Home Affairs. Current expenditure. Honorable members, we look at we are ready. Therefore, propose for your consideration these estimates. There being no question, I put the final question, that is that we approve the sum stated in the estimates for the current expenditures in the General Register's Office, Program 516. Those in favor say aye. Current expenditures, of course. Those in favor say aye. Those against? The ayes have it. These stand part of the estimates. Please turn your attention to page 446 as I propose that you consider Program 516, General Registers. Is it register or registrars? General Register?
General register, that's where they register
Register of
all imports and that's
But I propose the program 516, the capital expenditures, agency 51, Ministry of Home Affairs. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against? The ayes have it. Other members, this concludes our business for today. I wish you all a very good
Okay. Mr. Ranger, if we could get a reaction to you regarding today's sitting, especially as it relates to the Home Affairs Ministry.
Partnership for National Unity has taken a principal position on the Minister of Home Affairs since last July, and over the last 9 months or so we have not really shifted from our position. We are convinced that the Minister, Mr. Parliamentary, is not a competent person to administer public security matters in this country, and we've maintained that position right up to the present time. As far as the vote is concerned, relating to the budget for the Ministry of Home Affairs, we supported a motion that was initially brought by the Alliance for Change. They did not support their own motion, but we feel vindicated, even though the vote is not in our favor, it is not the majority, that we have taken a principal position and that we will continue to maintain that position, that Mr. Roy is not a fit and proper person to administer public security. We feel also that the changes which have been introduced under the so-called Citizen Security Program and the Capital Simmons plan will not bring about a significant change in the public security situation in this country. Anybody reading the daily papers can see the truck accidents in the hinterland, the boat accidents that are taking place, the road accidents in the urban areas, the murders, the armed robberies are still going on. So it is quite clear that there has been no change in public security, and we are convinced that as long as Mr. Parliamentary remains as minister, there will be no change. So the vote, in a way, is not going to change anything, and we will maintain our position. And to make sure that Mr. Roy eventually is removed from the Ministry of Home Affairs.
Are you concerned that the public, members of the public would actually see this APNU ignoring a very important ministry or a very important sector?
We are not ignoring anything because what the action that we took tonight will not cause any deterioration or diminution of the level of public security in this country. What has been happening is that regardless of what you give the Ministry of Home Affairs, public security is not changing, not improving. And this can be seen by the statistics. We've got a murder rate which is the same as 10 years ago during the troubles on the East Coast. The road accident situation is not improving, the piracy situation is not improving, the banditry situation is not improving. So we're quite justified in the position that we took tonight.
But wouldn't you say it would be worse if they have these various sectors have no money? All the people from the budget means no money. So things would actually get bad.
It will be worse if Mr. Roy remains. Things will not get better as long as Mr. Roy remains as Minister. I'm convinced. So
it basically makes no sense to give him any money.
That is correct. we have called on the President to revoke his appointment, and we feel that public security will not improve until that his appointment is revoked. That's our position. And we've been consistent in maintaining that principal position. Thank you and good night.